People wanted me to do this because there's no manga this week. Also, I haven't done a predictions video in like a very long time. Also, I'm very good at hyping stuff up. Naruto versus the best character of the show. Who will win? Now, let me rephrase that a little bit. Sasuke is the best living character that the show has right now, because all of the characters that were better than him are already dead. If it weren't for this character, this story right now would be boring as fuck, which is why I'm counting on Sasuke to fucking make this fight epic. And I better see meteors coming down from the fucking skies. Now let's start with the setting, or the place of the fight first. I really think this place needs to be evacuated. Like, you really think that these people are safe sleeping inside of their fucking cocoons when Sasuke and Naruto are going at it? Like, these motherfuckers are gonna blow shit up. Either Kakashi or Sakura needs to go and help these people out of these fucking leaves and shit to carry them to safety, or Naruto can use Shadow Clone Jutsu to fucking, cut down the trees and be like, timber! Instead of carrying each person individually, the clones could just carry the entire trunk. Be like, we're out of here, we're out of here! Either that, or they can pull a DBZ or Hunter x Hunter and agree to move the fight someplace else. Now, initially, I thought that this fight needed to happen in the Valley of the End, where the first fight happened, right? But then I thought, no, because the reason the Valley of the End is called that, and it's known as this historic place, is because that's where Hashirama fought Madara. This is Naruto and Sasuke's story, so they need to fight in another place that nobody knows of. After the fight, okay, the place will be historic. It'll be known throughout the shinobi world. They will build a statue of Sasuke, and then another one of Naruto kissing his ass. It's pretty common knowledge at this point that the only way that Sasuke wins this fight is if there's a part 3 already in the works. So even though he's the best living character of the show, for story purposes, it makes way more sense for Naruto to win this. But I don't think a lot of people care about the result that much. They actually want to see the fight go down. So what can Sasuke do? Well, let's look at him. Sasuke, in terms of defense capabilities, I think we can all agree that he's got Naruto beat. What is Naruto's more defensive move that he has? Like, Shadow Clone fucking Jutsu? That's not even a defense move. It's just, a way to fucking confuse the enemy into not attacking your real self. Which I guess in and of itself qualifies it as a defense move. But you know what I mean? Sasuke's got perfect Susanoo plus Amaterasu. He's been able to use Amaterasu as a sort of shield when he puts it around his Susanoo. That's how the Raikage lost his arm. Then again, Naruto's Rasen Shuriken inflicts damage at a cellular level, okay? So it's really hard to guard against stuff that is gonna fucking damage you at a microscopic level. That's fucking impossible, almost. So if you consider the fact that the best defense is sometimes the best offense, Naruto's looking pretty fucking good. Now the thing about Sasuke's Susanoo is that it's actually very flexible and adaptable. It could use a variety of techniques depending on the situation that he's in. Like, one of the very first abilities Sasuke Susanoo has was able to use long-range attacks with the bow and arrow. And then in later stages, it's developed blades to be able to cut shit up, as well as wings. Now the thing about Sasuke Susanoo being able to fly is well, it depends. If Naruto still has some of the abilities that the Sage of the Six Paths gave him, remember, Naruto was able to fly in the Jesus mode as well. Like, we saw him fly in his fight against Kaguya. It's kind of a safe assumption to make that Naruto can still fly. And that he still has all the powers that the Sage gave him, because Sasuke still has the Sharingan. The point that I'm trying to make is that if you have, like, a big-ass fucking Susanoo, alright, doesn't matter how powerful it is, it's fucking big. If you're big, you're also a bigger target. Naruto, when he flies, he doesn't need any support. He's just a small little dude going like, woo! I actually think that the reason why Kishimoto gave Sasuke Susanoo wings is for it to make an artistic reference to Sasuke's final curse mark stage at the end of part 1. Remember when he had the wings? Which brings me to my next point. If you can mold Susanoo to become an armor for a Bijuu, to equip it on the Kyuubi, could it be possible that you could also mold it to fit yourself as armor? Because if that's the case, maybe Sasuke could end up looking like this. And then you could just have the two of them flying around, like trying to hit each other. And when it comes to Sasuke's Sharingan, we know that he can switch himself for objects that are nearby. Which is why I don't know if this is possible, but I think Naruto has to be very careful when he uses Shadow Clone Jutsu, which we know he's gonna use. That's a fucking must. But the more Shadow Clones he uses, and the closer those Shadow Clones are near Naruto, that is an opportunity for Sasuke to fucking get near Naruto. Because Sasuke can switch himself for a clone and stab Naruto in the back. Then again, he can't spam the Sharingan, because he gets kind of tired and needs to give it a rest by closing it. Which brings me to a point that I've seen most of you make, which is that these guys must be tired as fuck. They fought Obito, they fought Madara, they fought Kaguya. Where are they getting the fucking energy to keep going? Naruto healed the blind. okay? Both of them died and came back, and they're still going at it. It's crazy. It's like, you know what? If we really wanted to see some hand-to-hand combat, we could have Naruto in Sage Mode, and then we see Sasuke walk in with Snake Sage Mode, and then Naruto would be like, where the fuck did you get that? Kabuto gave it to me when he healed me. And now I've adapted it so that I can use it to combat you. Look at that, I just mastered Kishimoto's technique of pulling stuff out of my ass. Sasuke can use Genjutsu, which is Naruto's weakest point. But then again, Genjutsu is not, it's never been Sasuke's strongest asset, okay? Like if this were Itachi, that'd be a fucking another story. And even then, like Naruto, I believe people are saying that he still has the Yin Kurama, the Yin Kyuubi inside of him. Which we all know, if you have a fucking Biju inside of you, he can actually snap you out of Genjutsu. Izanagi would be the most viable option in this case, and I'm only saying this because I know that we know that Hashirama gave something to Sasuke, okay? So, an Izanami would be completely useless on fucking Naruto. Accept yourself, Naruto. I already have, believe it! I better see at least one Kirin fucking Thunder Dragon coming down from the sky to smite Naruto's ass. And that should be the least of Naruto's problems, because if Kishimoto had this much time to plan things ahead, like to think about this fight, like it better be fucking worth it. Tell me your thoughts in the comment section below. I have a question for you actually. Would you mind if the fight ended with the typical basic Chidori versus Rasengan thing that we got in part 1? Just for the nostalgia, like we have the epic fight, but then that's the final jutsu that they end up using against each other. I wouldn't mind it. If you want to get more into the Naruto versus Sasuke type of mood, there's an OVA that I've been rewatching, came out a couple of years ago. I'll leave the link in the description. The song is called Mayonaka no Orchestra, and it just does a really good job at putting these two characters as growing parallel to each other, but at the same time, being different sides of the same coin. If you could leave my video a thumbs up before you leave, I would really appreciate that, as well as your subscription. If you haven't subscribed already, to make sure that you get more of my videos in the future, thanks for that. Bye.